Welcome to the Tone Jerks podcast. I'm your host, Brian Gower, and with me today we got...
Kyle McIntyre. Come on.
Oh, yeah, the gay man.
Oh, yeah.
So...
It's not like I shit myself. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. By the way, speaking of Entourage, finished it.
Yeah.
And then watched the movie.
Okay. Was that any
Finished
good?
that. It was, yeah. It was just like an episode.
Yeah.
You know? I think that they did a bad job the last season. They had like eight episodes, and they're trying to wrap shit up.
Yeah.
You know? That like, you have Johnny's life is always falling apart or always getting rejected for something, and it's like
Johnny drama.
The way they start wrapping things up, it's like, oh, suddenly everyone's successful. All right, this person's getting married. Okay, now these people are getting back together. Oh, these other people are getting back together. Oh, it's like a match. Everything's like perfect.
Everything just winds up good in the end.
All right. I'm like, wow, this is kind of like, I know, obviously, and I'm sure when people know it's the season finale and they're not, that they're back in whenever I don't even know when that was, like 2010, whenever they were finishing that shit up. But I think it's funny. I'm like, so everything's so stereotypical. It's like people that you haven't heard from in a while or whatever. Hey, I got a job, or I'm gonna be on this show. You're like, okay,
yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude. Battles that have taken forever to be won. Finally. But then I watched the movie. The movie was good too. But they had that similar kind of like feel where it's like, shit, we only have 2 hours to have like 4 episodes in. Yeah. Or we have to have like a nice ending. It's a whole season in one, in one 2 hour, expanse.
You gotta get enough Turtle and Ari Gold in there.
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
Typical drama, always blurting out shit you're thinking, but you would never. You always like, hey, I banged this chick. Do you check yourself? Always like asking if anyone got herpes or, like, fucking Christ, dude. It's out of nowhere, that guy.
Best room job in the valley.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's actually a really funny episode. He gets, like, thrown to the side of the jacuzzi and, like, his pants get pulled down. And all you see is his face, like, oh.
It's his ass eating out.
Damn. Yeah, it's pretty good. Don't worry, Turtle. He's, like, telling him it's the best thing that's going to happen, and he doesn't get the girl that, he's been going after. He gets the rim jobber.
Rim jobber. Yeah. I feel like I could go back and maybe watch that show. But I mean, one that I did start, I only really got I think through the first season was Sopranos. I'm like, I feel like that's a series I should finish.
How many seasons do they have?
I think it's like 6. Woke up this morning, got myself a gun. Just like drive around New Jersey because we talk about it as a band for just in case. Yeah. Playing a show and a couple shows in Jersey, maybe next summer, something like that.
That'd be cool
because they still know people and they could just like kind of, and the family lives out there and shit. Like, let's go out there and spend a week, like a long weekend or whatever, hanging out. And I'm like, dude, I just want to start driving around Jersey and just like play the Soprano song. Woke up this morning, got myself a gun. I just like Tony Soprano. I'm just looking out the window. Just go fucking
James Gandolfini.
Anthony. We go to Bada Bing's. There's a strip club. Hey! Oh!
What's funny is like Dice.
Yeah.
Andrew Dice Clay is in like the final season, I think, or maybe the second to whatever. He's like a voice actor. Yeah. But he's so annoying just listening to him talk. Hey, drama if we're going on strike.
Yeah.
We ain't getting paid. We're walking. He's so annoying.
What's in the bowl, bitch?
Yeah. Hickory dickory dock.
Yeah. But what are we talking about? Oh, yeah. Kyle, what's new in your world? What's shaking, what's grooving, what's good?
Oh, man, so much. I mean, you can probably see in the background for my YouTube people.
Yeah, the YouTube
The bass is back.
Yep.
The bass is back. Actually, it plays really well, except I need to... It's got a little bit of string buzz, so like if I
Some dead
play
notes.
it like yeah, there you go. It's got some dead notes, a little string buzz when you get to some of the higher strings, higher frets. But like I think the guy was playing with his like fingers. He sent me like a video, very extensive, like what he did, he like did a lot of work. He had to take off the top tuners.
Yeah.
Like I think you had to do that too. The top two to get into
The truss rod.
Truss rod. He added some washers in there so that you could, add some tension on it. He got it leveled out. It feels really great. The action feels good, but the G string is a little. It's got some dead notes on it. But he sent me a video. He played it all, and I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Right, but I think he fingered it. I was playing with a pick, and I'm like, oh, I can totally
feel it. Yeah.
I can hear like it's like buzzing. It's like so low. I'm like, I could just try and raise it a little bit, but they're guaranteed work, so I might as well just take it back.
Yeah, might as well. But
it's about an hour drive, so it's all right. I probably could have played it there, which I will next time.
Yeah,
I just kind of trusted him. So
yeah,
which I think most bass players don't use pick. Maybe I don't know. Is that an accurate statement? Most people go into it playing finger and never graduate from that.
Yeah, or
no?
I don't think it's graduating. I think it's
come on.
I don't know. I'd say it's
I'm an elite bassist, Brian.
Yeah, different strokes, I guess. Because
Yeah.
I totally play a different type of bass when I finger, and it's I don't know, it's a lot of fun actually playing bass and just like the alter walking or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun to do, but totally different type of style. Like I think I don't know. You see some people who is like, oh, they when they like, oh, they start like playing finger bass, they have no idea what they're doing because they're just like, oh yeah, I'll figure this out. I'm like, I don't know, and like I feel, I could at least comfortably jump between the two, but it's like when you're playing super fast, there's no way you can play finger.
Yeah,
it's like but it's also a different sound, whatever. I mean, they're two different types of beasts, and I don't think one's better than the other. I know there's a lot of. I don't think they're really maybe if you're getting to like certain types of genres or whatever, bass players are like, you had to play with fingers or you're not a real bass player. It's like, why are you taking a stance on that? But it's like, I think.
No, it's true. People are kind of diehard, but then I think other people, I've noticed that just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That they're still like Johnny doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he probably thinks I'm lower than him,
Well, yeah. Well,
he's also complimented me on how well I play with a pick, and maybe that was a backhanded compliment.
Yeah. Like
you play that.
Yeah.
Wow, you play that really well.
Yeah. Well,
now watch this.
I like. It's a lot of fun. I don't know. I like jumping between the two, but at least for punk bands and stuff like that, so you really can't do finger style all that much.
No.
But I mean, you can for like slower songs. You can kind of take away some of the attack from the pick by playing.
Well,
with
doesn't
finger.
the bassist from freaking Flatliners play? Doesn't he play finger?
I don't think so.
I think he does.
He does.
He does. Yeah, and he's doing like double time.
No, he doesn't play. He plays a 5-string, but I don't think he plays with
Boo.
I don't think he plays with the pick. Or sorry, don't think he plays finger style. I mean, there's like people could also say like, oh, the bass player for Metallica plays finger style.
Yeah, but that's not fast though.
Yeah, it is.
The guitar is.
No, bass is the brrr, they're doing like matching with the kick drum.
Dude.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't know.
I don't think you even know.
I don't know.
But I don't know. I like to be well versed in both. Okay, now I say well versed. I'm gonna reel that back in to sound like Brian. You think you're a really good bass player? No, I think I'm mediocre level on both finger style or pick style on bass. Like I'm gonna be just as crappy as both, but they're equal. They're level. You looking up?
He does finger.
Flatliners?
He does finger.
What?
Yeah, the bassist for the Flatliners does.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong.
I remember seeing him live and being like, okay. Well, I mean, you're going 1, 2, da, 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 which isn't, you're not going solid.
Yeah. That's
So,
crazy.
It's not that fast, but I'm sure he does. I mean, he's really good.
Yeah. I
He's a really
remember
good bassist.
seeing old like MXPX like photos. Mike used to play with fingers.
I just like the way it sounds. It's like too dull. You know?
Yeah, no, definitely. It has a certain like sound to it.
It's like, okay, we get it. It's bass, and then it's like really bassy.
Mhm.
It's like, okay. But I like playing the pick because you could roll that tone off. I know people don't believe it, but you know.
I mean, why would you? But yeah, you could. You could.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think it was
That's what it does. I think with playing fingers is there's no tone on it. There's like it's all the way off.
Nah, I mean, okay, it's not that extreme, but I get what you're saying.
Listen, believe me. No, I know.
Believe you me, man. I'm like sleepy this episode. Fuck, man.
Yeah, dude, I need you to fucking wake up, dude.
I know.
Smell the fucking roses.
Just drink, get more seltzer. I'm like that'll
help you. Yeah. I'm on my third beer already because we did 2 over the Patreon, which plug for the page.
Yeah, check it out.
By the way,
patreon.com/the-tone-jerks, a good way to support the podcast over there. So what Kyle's saying is like we gave it our all for the Patreon.
Yeah. So good luck, people.
And now we're just gonna phone it in for the main. Oh man, I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm just tired today. Anyways, so I'm sure everybody on the podcast is like, "Oh, tell us more about why you're tired." Dude.
God, yeah, it's so interesting.
I've
never been tired before.
No, Kyle, you got to fucking energy up, dude. You got to carry me.
I know.
Fucking
back, dude.
Broad ass shoulders of yours. Fucking carry this podcast.
My back hurts for carrying this fucking shit, dude.
My fucking back hurts.
So yeah, I gotta take the bass back.
Yeah. Like it's cool to have it back, but you're like, oh, those dead notes. I'm like, that can't stand.
No, because I was like, I might possibly be playing bass. Just like jamming with someone, just kind of feeling it out, see if I want to do it, whatever. And I'm like, oh, I was thinking on the way driving back with this thing, I'm like, I could bring this. I could bring this for my, whatever. This is the jam session.
So my first date with this drummer.
Yeah, take out a bass I've never played before live or anything. I've had potentially an hour of playing this thing.
Yeah.
If that, Jesus. Yeah, and then I played it here. I'm like, all right. I was like jamming all over, the lower 3 strings, and then right before we were about to start the podcast, I was like, let me just kind of go up the neck and see. And I'm like, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, oh, this string is too low.
Yeah.
So
that means it's
or the neck might needs to be adjusted. But I think he adjusted it pretty well.
Maybe it sat more, and maybe it just needs to be adjusted again.
Yeah.
So I think that's a neck issue, or it could be, yeah. Well,
it was for a long. It wasn't just one note, and it wasn't just like 2 in a row.
Around what fret?
It's like maybe 9 all the way up to like 15.
Yeah.
So it's a good like maybe 7 or 8 maybe. Let's just say.
I think that's maybe if it's bent Bach, but none of the other ones had dead notes.
Mm-mm.
Gotcha.
Some have that like a little bit of a buzz, but that's the same thing on my P bass.
Yeah.
But that's just like strings are just hitting, everything's really low action, which I do like.
Yeah.
But maybe he could adjust a little bit up. It'd be okay.
Mm-hmm. So
I just said, the lowest it could go, I guess, without,
buzzing.
Because I play fast normally. Mm-hmm. I want to be slick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look at my body. I'm built for speed.
I have the need for
like
speed.
A downhill bobsledder, maybe. With the extra weight.
Yeah.
That's it though.
The bobsled team.
Yeah. the Marble Falls bobsled team.
Real John Candy over there.
I'm John Candy.
Which he was good in that movie, but it's also people like, wait, you were an Olympic bobsled? I don't think I really buy
Hey,
that.
every dog has his day,
Yeah.
and his day was a long time ago.
Yeah, people are like, okay, this doesn't. I mean, you're good, you're funny, you're a good actor, whatever. But it was like it's not a good role for you.
He was just taking what he could, man. Didn't he die like 2 years after that?
Yeah, I think he died pretty soon after that. Was he
Damn,
just
that
like
sucks.
was he coke or was it alcohol or was it both?
Probably both.
Yeah,
Dude, all those guys. Think about the 80s, man.
Yeah,
What it
just
did to
looks-
everyone's fucking heart.
it's like stop
You know?
doing coke.
Yeah. We have like Joe Strummer. He looked like a healthy guy and just died.
Yeah,
Just because he was he had just wrecked his body.
yeah. It was just like, yeah. So don't do coke, or if you do, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do what you want, dude.
And
But,
have party time.
Bring the party, bro.
Do party
but
time.
but we're gonna judge you for it, dude.
Yeah.
But woo, party!
Party!
And then,
But also
ugh,
it's like,
gross. I'm like,
yeah.
come on, slow down.
Let's chill out.
You're doing like a Mark Norman. Wow, geez.
You have no, but also you just going back on any word that you say. You step back. It's like what do you have a stand on at all? Stance on nothing.
You're saying him
No, for
or
us.
Oh, just anything. Oh yeah.
Anyways,
Anyways,
yeah.
So might be playing. That's another one. Dropping that. Might be playing someone. I need to hit him up and maybe schedule it for this Sunday.
mm-hmm.
Kinda see what's going on.
Sunday.
Yeah. Sunday. So, but he reached out on Instagram. Like, you look like a bassist. Do you want?
Yeah.
No, I had. He found me basically on that. Was it? I think we've talked about on Patreon maybe, but that band mix site that like
Yeah.
it's like it's classifieds for lonely musicians.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you like pina colada?
Yeah.
Playing
If you have an Ampeg.
Yeah. That's pretty
So-
good. Yeah.
Anyways, found me on that, reached out on Instagram because like you have to buy. It's that website, like you said, is set up like Pure Volume.
Yeah, and
Like
it's so
06 Pure
fucking
Volume.
dated. I
Yeah,
think we
it
were
looks
going
bad.
through and just like ripping apart bands that
Yeah.
like, okay, this is like the last time you posted anything new was from 2009. Come on. And you're looking, it's like, we're looking for a new bass player. I'm like, why don't you put some new music or something up? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So yeah, reached out. We're gonna set up something. Maybe this week, maybe next week. I don't know. But I have some big news. I finally finished the catio.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so it's that the outdoor catio.
How do they like it?
Titan. I think he's terrified.
Yeah.
He gets settled in, but then he starts freaking out when the wind starts blowing and shit.
Yeah.
He'll get used to it. But Phoebe,
Yeah.
she now wants, like, she's always begging by the back door, like, let's go outside. Let's do this. I'm ready.
let's
She wants to go
go.
back out there all the time. So
Yeah.
that's cool. I haven't gone out there since we had like a kind of a big rainstorm
Mhm.
and had to rearrange everything out there. But I made it with like a sloped roof and everything, so I could put like shingles or something, or maybe just like a piece of plastic so rain doesn't get inside. So it could sit outside, I
Yeah.
guess, in the rain. I just don't want to deal with it because some of the wood I use on it is not like pressure treated or
Mhm.
painted it, but that's it. I primed and painted it.
Yeah. Should be good enough. Come on.
Yeah, but it looks cool now. Before it was just like looked like scrap piece of wood and metal, and now it's like all black, basically. I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the cat cave, you know? It's like flat black.
Like Batman.
Yeah.
And you're like Alfred.
Yeah.
Alfred.
Excuse me, Master Titan.
Yeah.
So
And my cat has just been getting into shit, and it's like kind of like where they're what I'm sure your cats do the same thing where they explore and they get into places or whatever.
yeah.
They get to like a high point and then they realize like they got up there. I'm like, I don't know how to get down.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Come on, wine.
God. And they're just looking. I'm like, go back the way you came. Go back the way you came. And they're like, well, I'm like, I have to move everything out of the way to go pick you up. I'm like, just come on, just do it. And then she does make the jump, and then I'm like, okay, you're not no, you're not jumping on this anymore. So she kind of starts making her way up to like, oh, I'm gonna climb Mount Everest again. And then like I'll kind of like, she's like, all right, kind of, just being stealthy. I'm like, no, I see you. And then I'm like, I come at her from the side. She wasn't paying attention. She's just like, she scared the shit out of her. She's like, she's a pretty quiet cat. She only does like, for the first time she actually meow like, and I'm like, no, we're not doing this today. You're not gonna explore and get stuck somewhere.
You're embarrassing me.
And they just like, I'm gonna jump up there. I don't know how to get down. I'm like,
so I have a closet to my left here that doesn't have a door on it, so I can't even like close it, and so I just kind of embrace it and just have shit kind of overflowing out of it or whatever. Like,
oh, of course, yeah, I'm sure that's why you do it. Not just because you just get buried.
Yeah. No, actually, it was pretty organized until I had to pull that T40 case out. I gotta put everything back in, but anyways, the entrance to it, the cats can get up to it, but if I see them, I'm like, what are you, Titan? What are you doing? And he'll hear me call his name, and he'll like freak, and he'll start going, and he'll run out, and he'll like, oh, sorry, like he knows I'm like, what are you doing, Titan? What are you doing? He'll get all like apprehensive, and then turn around and run out, because he'll start trying to crawl into the top of the boxes.
Oh yeah, no,
what are you doing? He'll just like he'll like freeze and run out.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
When I stayed over there, I slept in that room.
Yeah,
and I'm like, okay, the cats are hanging out in here. Whatever, that's no big deal. And as soon as like lights go out, they're like, all right, time to be bad. And they both going in the fucking closet, knocking shit over, like here's the cables and shit. They're like, all right, go
chewing on fucking 120 volt cable,
exactly.
Plugged into the fucking wall.
And I grab both of them, one in each arm. I'm like, all right, we're done here. And they're like, they were like, oh no, we got caught. I thought this guy was cool.
I do worry about that, because like I have my amp stand right over here, and there's like a cavity behind there, and I let the cats sometimes come in here while I'm playing video games or whatever, and I usually check back there, because Titan likes to hide in dark places. He just likes to feels cozy for him. I'm like, I don't want him in there chewing on something or touching something or like a live connection or whatever. But
I've talked
so far he doesn't chew on anything. Phoebe chews on shit. I'll catch her like chewing on like a cable down here, like my freaking
headphone
cable, or
it's like there's so much other shit you could be doing, and it's like, no,
I know.
I'm gonna break
something. Or
like
braided style cable where it's like coated with like a, can't really see it in, but it's like it's woven material, and they must like it, the feeling on their teeth. I'm like, what are you doing? Stop it. She's like, meh. And she does the same thing where it's like she knows she's caught. She's not supposed to be doing it.
And then they just go loud.
Just funny.
Like, yeah, you're caught, you dumbass. Or it's like, my cat. Because I have that sheet to cover up all my, cable management management that I did not do, or that tried but failed or whatever. And so it's totally fine. Black sheet, out of sight, out of mind. And then that cat, like, she's like, all right, let's go see what's back there. Because there's like,
it's playtime.
It's showtime. You can go in and out. She keeps just going in and out and back and forth and kind of hanging out. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing back there? And then as soon as I like see like some of the cables that I have here, when they start going, I'm like, okay, now you're fucking with these cables. We're done here. And so she thinks like, he's going to try and get me from the right side. Then I'll move to the left. I'm so smart. And then I'm like, pull the curtain up. She's like, oh, she's like, like, gotcha, bitch. I pull the whole thing. And I'm like, pick her up. I'm like, okay, just set her outside the room.
You're done.
Outside the room.
You're done.
So she's like, okay, cool. I'm fine. I won't do that. Just kidding. She bolts us right back to that same spot. It's like the spot that they're not supposed to be. They're like, no, we're going back there. We got shit to look at. Shit to focus on.
We're going back tonight.
Tonight we're gonna make.
They was it Phoebe likes to jump up and drink from the fountain. It's literally it's a sink. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I said fountain. It's a fountain for her in the bathroom. Yeah, she loves it. I'll wake up in the morning, take my piss, my shit in the morning, and she'll intersect me.
That'd be my pass.
My pass. That'd be my pass.
My pass.
That'd That be my piss. So like,
no trainers.
She will. I'll open the door. I'll start walking down the hallway. She'll wake up and walk, and she'll intersect me like right when I get to the door. She's like, "We're doing this."
All right.
I'm like, "Fine,
let's go."
You know, I have to like piss like a fucking racehorse.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I turn on the freaking faucet and I have to piss. I'm like, you know,
yeah, it's making you want to go.
Oh my god, dude! Get the faucet just right so it's not blasting water and it's not just barely trickling. It has a little stream. And then I'm like, all right, fuck. And I gotta take care of myself.
And then in the meantime, you piss yourself. You're like,
yeah, god damn it, not again.
Sopping wet, sopping wet boxers.
Yeah, it's not even like a spurt. It's just like continuous.
Just full. Well. Piss yourself.
Just stand in the bathtub. Just let it all go down. Just turn it on the water. Actually, at that point,
it's all pipes.
It is. They really are.
It's like there was like a video meme or whatever, a TikTok or whatever, where it was like, oh, when you're at your friend's house, so you try like turning on the faucet in the bathroom, like, you know, really loud to you think it's gonna hide your fart or your nasty shit, and you're like, all right, you're like, shh, and a bunch of farting and just diarrhea noises. It's like, yeah, they have no idea that I just shit my brains out.
Oh man, that's the worst when you're at like someone's house and you have to shit, and it's like.
That's what it was like at your place. I'm like, it's just, we're blowing up the spot, and it's the bathroom that's right next to the living room. So we just take turns and just blasting ass.
Oh yeah,
I think we were there.
There's no fan.
We were there, and then I could hear that you were like watching videos on your phone, like because you had the volume up on your phone. You're like, yeah, that's so I can hide the sound of me shitting.
Yeah,
like we know why you're in there.
Yeah, well, the move is to have them turn the sound on the actual TV. You like turn it up. I'm blasting ass.
I'm blast off.
I'm gonna blast a hole in this porcelain.
I've done that to where I was at your mother-in-law's house, and I was like, Kyle, you tell them to turn up that TV, and Kyle like, Roger that. And so I think you grabbed the remote and just started turning it on, and I think your wife's like, what is going on? It's like, trust me, he's gonna do some damage in that bathroom.
No, she knows what's up.
It's like
she knows. I text her all the time about that shit.
Turn it up.
Turn down for what? Yeah,
yeah, for my shit. That'd be my shat.
That'd be my shat.
That's a good podcast talking about shit and
I know
cats.
we made it here.
Pretty sweet.
Anyways, that was my what's new.
Yeah.
So talking about shit.
Yeah, not sure.
What do you got?
Yeah, people can already tell. And there was not much for news this week, like guitar news, and so skip it. I'll do it when I can, but I'm like looking for stories, and I'm like, I don't know what I can, do for my opening monologue. So apologize. I like it when we have missed it. People are like, hey, what's going on with that? Where's the news? So I'm addressing it.
Well, yeah. Where's the news? Yeah, no one fucking cares.
They scrape too, like guitar.com. I'm like, these stories, like one that I was trying to riff on. Let me see if I can do it here. Okay. So, CCTV shows thief who stole Nita Strauss's guitar pedal off the stage during a clinic. So CCTV footage shows an audience member taking her Boss GT1000 core during the guitarist clinic.
Jesus.
And so we were able to actually, talk to the thief. He had a few words to say. And he said, yeah. So this is what he said. He's like, yeah, so I was at the clinic and I saw that shitty ass Boss pedal and I knew I had to do something. Really, I did her a favor. I think I'm a hero.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And the thing
is that really the pedal?
I think I do, I think the guy should be, praised more instead of vilified because like she was subjected to the bullshit pedal. So the guy got rid of her for her. I couldn't really.
Yeah.
That was the best riff I could do.
All right. It's all right. It's a good try.
The fact that made it onto like guitar.com, like what a Jesus Christ. But yes, it was called the GT1000 Core.
What a slow day.
Slow day for news, exactly. So
slow week.
Yeah, so that was me like trying to dig for news or something like that. I'm like, there's nothing in this. This fucking sucks my ass, pal. That's news. Or another one's like, Kiss may have played a show for like 100 people, possibly. Allegedly. I'm like, so this is just a rumor from a picture you saw. That these fucking journos over at guitar.com just post bullshit. And they sure they got paid their fucking $100. Oh, hell yeah. $100. I'm a writer. My degree is fucking working out for me. It is usually a lot of punctuation errors too, and like miscapitalizations. I'm like, you guys, I bet went to school for this, for writing, and you're like, I made something of myself. My 4-year degree. I'm super smart, and I'm in the industry now. I'm like, no, you're making bullshit articles for $100.
Yeah, you hearsay articles about Blink-182.
Yeah,
7 of them.
The same day it happens, where actually something did happen. Anyways, fuck them. We're the real journos over here. So
I guess I could add to my what's new. Since you don't have anything, obviously.
Well, I have one for my what's new, but yeah, nothing for the news that you can use.
No, I think we had talked about a song dropping that I had worked on just on my single that I was doing, and really appreciate everyone who give it a shot and listen to it. So that's really what I wanted to say.
Yeah,
is thank you, everyone.
So the song that you released by yourself is Harbinger.
Yeah.
From Sunrunner.
Yeah.
God Rider.
So, Side Rider.
Dutch Rider. Check out my band.
Dutch Runner.
Dutch Rudder. Yeah. And then that comp split thing that you did with RJ and Will, that's out now.
That's out now too. So give that a listen, obviously, too. But
for your spooky.
I do appreciate everyone who's given that a shot. So
yeah,
there'll be more. I'll post more.
Stay tuned.
But anyways. Stay tuned, follow, comment down below.
Hit that bell.
Go ahead.
Let's see. This past weekend, I played a Halloween show.
Nice.
Like a backyard house party gig with Justin Case. And it was a lot of fun. It was, we were openers, so didn't, it wasn't it worked out to where the guy, he had two bands. And then our boy BJ Gisbera. So he's been on the show a couple times. He closed out. He was the headliner.
Dang.
That was like, he's acoustic. So in case cops get called or whatever, it's like, okay, he could probably still play acoustically and not bug the neighbors. But yeah, neighbors were cool. So this guy, he does his house up like really pretty big for Halloween with like a haunted house. And he like invites people can come by neighborhood or whatever. And he got even coverage on the news because he does a really good job with it. But his backyard, he was like, "Oh, I'll have a barbecue party, Halloween thing." And I think because he does all that shit for the neighborhood and having people come by for the haunted house, like they're like, "Oh yeah, let it pass."
Well, yeah, they're probably all there.
Yeah, I think a lot of them.
Except for Old Man Jenkins.
Yeah. So no cops came, so that was good. And we opened, so that was nice. A good amount of people there. And, it's always fun playing first because you're just like, all right, we're done now. Now we can fucking chill.
Get some
beers.
Get
fucked up.
And then it's like plenty of time before you have to drive.
Yeah.
But
this was cool because I Ubered there. Instead of
responsibly, obviously.
Adam did too because we went DI. So there was a PA that was provided.
Nice.
And then we went, he used Fractal Axe 8 and I used my Dark Glass DI. And
nice.
We went in-ears. And then also, we went through the PA. We mic'd the kick drum for the Brian's kit and then just one overhead. And you could actually hear everything. And then people were saying like, oh yeah, it wasn't so loud. And you could actually hear guitars, vocals, bass.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and people are like, yeah, that's the band after us. They went traditional route with amps and shit like that, so half stacks and shit like that. And they're like, kept looking while we were playing. It's like, what did you play with? You had no amps on stage. I saw guitar cases, but where a stage.
That's cool.
It was like a pallet, on top of pallet made stage or whatever. It actually worked out. Didn't give.
You're like, I know how flimsy these are. So you're like a cow walk across a grate. I pictured like no top, just all pallet, just like slats.
No, it was wood on top. Pallets.
I'm going down. So it breaks.
It was, yeah. I was stoked because it's like we did in-ears, so I'm like, it sounds great for us, but like, what does it sound like for them? And everybody, we kept asking, like, how's it sound? What can we turn up? And like, are we loud enough? They're like, no, you're good. It sounds like, yeah, you guys are ready to go. I'm like, did a couple sound checks. I'm like, all right. You sure? Like, we could change something. We have like 20 minutes before we start. It's like, and then yeah, no, feedback to change anything. So everybody said it sounded good out there. Because I'm like, and I kept asking him, like, it sounds great for us because we have in-ears and all of us are on the same mix for in-ears. I'm like, you need to tell us if something needs to change.
Yeah.
Because even we were just testing out the in-ears and our mix, which essentially our monitor mix mirrored whatever the front of house out of the PA speakers, the power
front as in back of house because it's a backyard.
Yeah, back there you go.
Bam.
But and so we were playing, and then
it's the back garden, by the way.
Yeah. So we were testing it out, and then we were going, and then we could hear everything because the main speakers were turned off, and so we're rocking out and playing, and then testing songs and testing vocals and stuff like that, and then but nobody could hear us except for just drums, and then they could hear like guitar. They could see that we had the guitars, we were playing them, but nothing was coming out, and they're like,
yeah.
One of the guys is like, you guys know
turn
that
up.
Nothing. you need to turn up everything. Like
yeah.
he's like you guys know that you're not playing, right? I'm like, no, we're just testing it out, and then we'll try a live test here. He's like, okay, I figured you knew, but he's like, said to ask, you guys know that there's no sound coming out. Because I think some people were still like not getting it. It's like, so no amps. Where's the amps? I'm like, no, it's using a fractal. Okay, but where's the speaker? Where's the cab? And I'm like, there is no cab. It's all in here. Okay, got it. No, I got it. But where's the amp? Because people's like, I think some people just, they're just like, okay, how can you be in a band without an amp? That's crazy.
Watch me.
So that was fun, and just the fact that it was good feedback, and it was easy. Like I said, I went with a backpack and my bass. And then
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, just DI to this little party, and it was like, I think because we've done it before, and they've done it in the past, and so have we for playing. But they Brian and Adam talked about like, all right, you remember this one party, and then it's like back 2005, blah 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 blah. It's like we played this house party, and then like couldn't hear anything, so Adam kept turning up. I think he had like a 150-watt amp at the time.
Oh shit!
Half stack, and he's just like, yeah. And then we watched the video. Somebody had like a camcorder or whatever, and it's like all you heard was guitar. You couldn't hear jack shit. It's like, also it's like, yeah, well we, I guess learned after the fact. It's like, yeah, guitar and amps should probably be behind the drums, so that the drummer can hear it, not right in front of the drummer. Just the mistakes that you make. And then also it's like, yeah, if we can avoid it, we want everything hitting, the crowd at the same time, i.e., through the PA. So it's like, yeah. So
there's no like weird phasing going on, or
yeah. I mean, the drums are
delay sound
still live, but like the fact that we're in ears, like Brian's not hitting the drums as loud, or cymbals, especially cymbals, as loud as like he could. If he couldn't hear anything, he's like, okay, well, I have no idea how loud to be. And cymbals are the easiest one to get out of control. And then people, it's like, if they're watching a band, all you hear is just cymbals and snare. as far as drums wise goes.
Yeah.
They can just get washy and shit. Anyway, so not to like toot our own horn, but like people are like pretty complimentary afterwards. Like, you guys sound great. You guys, you can hear everything. And I wanted to be I was like, hell yeah. And then the band after us is like, all right, well, I guess, because I said like, oh yeah, you play these shows and sometimes you just keep turning up. You can't hear yourself or whatever. It's like the guy guitarist for the next band. He was kind of joking. He's like, yeah, no, that's going to be exactly us. We're not going to hear jack shit and we're just going to keep turning up. It's like, well, he's like, yeah, I know playing these shows is like, and they were like a 5-piece. So they were kind of spread out on the stage. And bass player, he didn't even really fit on the stage.
Yeah.
So his bass amps in the dirt, basically. And I'm like, he's like, that guitarist all the way on the other side of the stage cannot hear bass at all. They can't hear jack shit.
No, we always had to turn it like to just kind of over.
To the drummer or whatever.
Whenever we play without like an actual sound.
Or, not mic'd.
Yeah, non-mic'd bass. We had to like turn it over or put it behind, but still kind of, wedge it basically to where bassist can still hear, i.e. me, where you can hear, well, you don't really need to hear me, but really so the drummer could hear.
Yeah.
It'd be nice so you could hear me, but you don't need to, I guess.
Yeah. It's like the tower bar would be like that for sure.
Oh, yeah. Tower bar was hard just because the stage, the way it's shaped.
Yeah.
There's no straight lines.
Yeah.
And
then drums could only fit on there. So we keep talking about it, but I'm like, I wonder if that would work, playing tower bar and using fractal and DI.
Probably work really well, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You'd probably bring a PA. What is that PA you talk about from, is it Behringer?
Yeah.
What's that? What's
X32.
X32.
Mm-hmm. It's
sounds like
digital one. So it's
Jesus
16
Christ.
inputs. Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at the price.
Mm-hmm.
It's also $1,600. This is the 40 channel. Probably don't need that one.
Yeah, that went up in price for sure. Because it was like 12 a couple years ago.
Here, there's a 40 input, 25 bus.
Yeah.
Someone's selling for $1,600 also.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus fucking Christ. Someone's selling for 12 here.
Yeah.
But used. Oh, it's in Bulgaria. So probably should avoid anything from Bulgaria. I don't know if
Are you looking on Reverb?
Yeah. I don't think this is gonna be shipping from and no, I'm thinking of not Belarus. I'm thinking of Belarus. Never mind. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So
that'd be cool to have though.
Mm-hmm.
One of those.
And then everybody has their own digital mix. Be really cool. But
I don't need it right now.
Yeah, we talk about that with just in case. I'm like, but really, we could all share a mix, and that's kind of fine. So we don't really need anything that crazy.
Yeah, you don't need to fine tune everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we all kind of agree. I'm like, oh, we want to hear some drums, we want to hear some guitar, we want to hear da da da. I'm like, if we all but in-ears is kind of the way to go, really.
Yeah.
So that's a goal of ours eventually. Is like if we can get it to where we have in-ears like every show, that'd be nice. But anyways, so that was good. Good show there. So that was my what's new, and then I think we might have another show in November, and that'll probably be the last of the year for us. So, things are blah blah blah. Things are going good.
Looking up.
Things are looking up. We played a Halloween party.
Oh yeah, dude. We got free Kit Kats, dude.
Kit Kats and beer.
Yeah, that's the worst mix.
Yeah.
Man, you eat something really sweet and then you have something super bitter. It's like, I'd rather drink toothpaste and orange juice through a blender. Mix them up.
Yeah, just a nice.
Give me some Colgate. Just whip it up into a frothy good.
Yeah, Florida's own Colgate cocktail.
What is it? Tropicana? Fucking just mix it up.
Yeah. Tropicana Colgate cocktail there.
Fuck. Sounds horrible.
Yeah. So let's see. So that's my what's new. Let's see. I'm trying to think of we might have a topic or two because I know
I could drop mine if you want. We were talking about it before.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's some pedal companies that are reaching out past, making a physical pedal, right?
Yeah.
So you have Strymon recently. This could have been in the news actually too. Actually like gear news, not your fake,
fake
news that you do. Fake news.
Sorry. Bye-bye.
So, by the way, I'm not wearing a hat today, and neither are you.
Yeah.
What's the deal?
I haven't worn a hat for a while.
We didn't plan this. You're not wearing something? No, we didn't call each other before. Okay,
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking. So, Strymon.
Yes.
They released that plugin, the Big Sky.
Big Sky plugin, yeah.
Which I kind of like that idea. I mean, I already have
A real one.
I have a real one.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it'd be nice to have those sounds in the computer.
Mm-hmm.
In the computer.
Yeah.
And kind of see how they sound. I mean, you could record, which I like, you could record something into your DAW, but then you can't get rid of it. Like if I were to record, a guitar tone, bass, whatever effect you have on it, you can't get rid of it unless it's, a plugin or it's a built-in instrument or something, So my question basically is and maybe this is stupid, but would you replace your pedals that you have with a plugin? Like if you could have everything exist in your computer, and this is like not just a one-time purchase, let's say they upgrade it, you can buy it, you can just get like free support for it for a while or years, whenever they do a new patch or something, or if you could have that reliability with a plugin, would you go for it?
I don't know if I would ditch the other gear for
I'm not saying everything, just like certain things. So maybe not overdrives. Overdrives I think are nice, as a physical thing.
One thing too about like the Strymon is the Big Sky's sounds and algorithms and stuff like that are all digital ones and zeros in the first place.
Yeah.
The audio digital converters or digital audio, whatever they are, like they're
the magic fairies that are inside.
Yeah, where they take it, put it to ones and zeros and whatever, essentially. But it's all digital sounds. It's not like there's no fucking like, spring reverbs in there. There's no springs in there.
Spring tank?
Yeah.
No.
So where it's like people could say like, oh, emulating a tube amp is tough.
Yeah.
I think we're getting closer and pretty fucking good at the moment with the shit that's available, either plug-in form, modeler, even pedal in a box type shit. It's all getting pretty fucking good. But it's still like not, the same as fucking just plug it into a Marshall, man. The fucking pants flapping air that it moves and
cable right in, bro.
Except
for this modeler, bro.
Feel it in your plums.
Feel my plums.
My plums. And even the same thing with overdrive pedals too. It's like kind of you're saying it's like there's,
Yeah, you want some analog things.
Yeah, not just for, your own twisted knobs and manipulation, but it's like there's something in those that's hard to replicate. Especially like dirt I don't really use, but like fuzz pedals, like there's something about like here's just throwing buzzwords out there. It's like the diodes and transistors and capacitor, whatever, it's doing something, to the tone there. Similar to like tube amps, because it's warm.
Those tube amps, ooh, don't touch them, they're warm.
It's warm.
They're spicy.
Yeah.
Why is it spicy? Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah. So it's like it's hard, So it's you're trying to I don't know, emulate something that's analog, because of the sound of speakers, sound of like, the tubes, etc. But with back to the Big Sky, it already is digital sounds.
Digital.
And you're putting it now to digital. So there's not really going to be much of a difference. It's cool because now you can, like you said, put it anywhere you want in your, signal chain.
Yeah, and I guess there are other companies that do plugins. So like, was it H9? What's the company?
Eventide.
Eventide, they have plugins, right?
Yeah, I wonder. You could probably. I think it's like the plugins and shit were first, or I mean before the H9.
Oh, really?
I think so.
I'm gonna look this up.
But
you better be right.
or it's like
shut this bitch down.
What's really cool? Wampler's new pedals. So he's got that. The hell is it called? Anyways, the modulation one that he has, which is like a bunch of modulations in one. So the Wampler version of a Mobius.
I don't know what that thing's called.
I forgot already.
Keep talking. I'll look it up. Don't worry. I'm your Jamie and your co-host.
Yeah, I think Mel Chipson has one, but it's cool because it comes, I think, with maybe the
Terraform.
There's another one because that's the delay.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
There's the other one which is, or maybe there's a delay one that came out in that same
digital
form
delay
factor.
pedal.
Yeah, because it looks like a Terraform.
Yeah, it's hold on, it's downloading. It is the Metaverse.
There you go. Yeah. So
worst name.
It's pretty
by
good.
the way.
Yeah. Pretty not good.
Yeah.
So I've
been to the Metaverse.
Big time, Brian. Come on, you can get it next time. Rally caps. Let's go. Come on, Big Brian. You can get it next time. It's that's kind of not a good name, but hey, cool pedal and cool idea because it comes with a plug-in version of that pedal. So because it's all digital in the pedal, and so I'm like, oh, so you can use those delays as a plugin. I don't remember if it comes with the pedal for purchase or if it just like you get a discount on the plugin because you have the pedal, which is nice because the Strymon one, you own a Big Sky, you got to pay the whole fucking piper for another Big Sky in your DAW.
Yeah, it's $199, I think. So it's $200.
Cheaper than any Big Sky you're gonna get.
It's true.
This is true.
It is true, and they didn't have to make it. They don't have to actually produce it
and
mine the aluminum for the case.
Yeah,
and pay a child to assemble it. They don't have to do that stuff.
I think it's a pretty cool idea. I don't know if I would replace the thing for the plugin.
Like, let's say MXR was like, oh, we got a carbon copy plugin.
I'd buy it.
Jump on that?
I wouldn't sell my carbon copies though.
All right. Jesus, okay. Fucking Christ.
I know. I like the
attacking me, man. I'm just trying to get down to the bottom of it, man.
Getting down to brass tacks.
I'm your Chris Hansen, man. Don't attack me, okay? You're the one who got yourself in this mess.
Have a seat, Kyle. Have a seat.
Looks like they have a bunch of
some sweet tea and lemonade over there.
What is it? They have let's see, a this is Eventide multi effects. I can't fucking talk. God damn it! Shut it down. Shut down this podcast.
Close it. Stop.
The Fission. It's probably Fission.
Mm-hmm.
Fission Mark II. New dimensional multi effects. It's on sale for. Oh, interesting. Wait, cross grade offer? That must mean like an upgrade or something. It's $100. It's not bad for their multi effects and shit.
Yeah. And there's plugins that like emulate, like I said, amps and stuff like that. That there's like one that I heard good things about. I think Will Lehue got it. The Benson amps plugin, which is kind of cool, kind of weird because they're not a huge company. Benson amps, but it's like they made a plugin. From what I heard, it actually sounds pretty fucking good. And so it'd be like, oh hey, if you're like, maybe it's a little easier because amps are more out of your reach than pedals, but all the Strymon one's pretty up there, like $400.
Yeah.
What, $350 at best? You're gonna get that thing for?
Let's see. They have a whole collection. For $179.
I think if you didn't have the pedal, getting the plugin would be a easier way to like never justify getting the pedal.
Yeah, you can get just the preamp plugin for $50. Or you can get the boost, the preamp, the germanium fuzz, the amp, and you get all those for $170.
What is this for?
Let's say. Benson
Benson.
Chimera.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah. So I think if you didn't have you didn't have the analog version of the thing, getting the plugin would justify never getting the analog version of the thing.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't work the other way. Because I think, if you got that Big Sky plugin, which is, maybe not too far off of what you're thinking, like maybe.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get rid of your Big Sky, right?
No. No, dude, when I tour across this beautiful country,
yeah,
this beautiful world, I'm going to take that thing with me. I'm playing bass, and I'm not even going to turn it on.
Just have it on a board. Just be like, look at that. You look at this.
Whoa, the bassist has a Big Sky.
No, you need to have all
was
three.
it even plugged in? No.
You need to get a Strifecta going on.
Yeah, Strifecta. I'll put it on an old, was it Helix, the whole floor unit? I'll put a whole thing. I'll put that into a Schmidt board.
Yeah.
The folding board, and only use like 3 pedals.
Yeah, and then
tuner. Actually, this I'll use 2 pedals because there'll be a tuner and the Bad Water Walrus, and that's all I need. Everything's.
Did you knock the pedal, like the cable loose or something?
Oh, did I bump something?
Yeah, because it was buzzing.
Oh, hold on. How about that?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm an idiot because it was sitting in this and it was grounded probably, and then once I unplugged it, it was like. Yeah, so I wanted to show it off. We're a visual podcast now, dude. We're killing it. So, Bad Water.
That could be, because it's compression. And how do you like the compression on that?
It's fine. I don't really notice it, so that's probably a good thing.
Yeah. Could you just use that and a tuner?
Yeah.
Call it a day.
That'd be so cool. You have a really capable EQ. Yeah. Like this EQ is pretty nuts.
Mm-hmm. That has an XLR, right?
It does.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome.
Has a ground lift too. So
that was a pedal that came out that nobody gave a shit about, but I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it when you got it. It's like, I'm like, dude, that's all, because everybody's just like, Walrus release, what is, it's a bass pedal.
Well, I think, yeah, exactly. They released like 2 at the same time. They released that lower pedal too from, what is like I almost said from Walrus, but it's got like the, it's got the fairy on it.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like, Walrus released that one pedal from Walrus.
From Walrus, yeah.
Which is not wrong, by the way.
Yeah, they did release it from Walrus because they are Walrus. We are Walrus. So it's like a super noise. It's like a
noise maker.
It's a soundscapey pedal, basically.
Which
there's a bunch of shit in it. I think it's like a phaser with time, it's like a time-based phaser, which I don't really understand.
Yeah, it could really miss me with that shit.
Yeah,
but
they released it at the same time. I didn't even know it was out because I was fucking paying attention to this thing.
Yeah, I think that's really cool.
I saw it there. Actually, when I was playing this, I looked up while I'm playing bass, and I saw they had like a canvas on the wall with this image. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, oh my god, this is like an Easter egg that Walrus is being sneaky.
I found.
And then I looked on the actual like bigger boards behind me. They had one. I'm like, I'm an idiot.
I guess it's just some shitty
Colton,
pedal.
Colton, I know what your next pedal is. It's called the Lore, and it's got a fairy on it. He's like, you mean this one? Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
I know what your next one. I'm like, no, you don't. You don't, you dumbass.
You don't. But I still, be nice to get the ACS pedal.
Yeah,
because that thing was a fucking ripper, dude.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's just like a utility pedal. That's how I look at it because it's not really
amp and a cab.
Yeah.
One. Boom. IR loader. You should get one.
Yeah. Those two together would be amazing. And then you can load in, whatever sim you want in there.
Yeah. I think that'd be cool for. Are you liking the guitar sounds that you're getting? Just from your plugins?
I would like to expand more into maybe some other plugins, Mm-hmm. But the actual sounds that I can make from Reason,
yeah,
they're like built-in amp.
Yeah,
I actually like it a lot. Like it better than that PRS one
Yeah.
I bought. Because like the EQs, I actually always have to throw in another EQ regardless if it's,
Yeah.
from
Like
either
their
one.
dummy
But-
knobs or whatever.
Yeah, they just don't do anything. I'm like, I can barely hear what's going on. I'm wearing not super great headphones, but I'm, have the fucking thing
It's not like
pretty loud in my
Apple
ears.
earbuds or
and I
anything.
can't hear a difference.
That's goddamn bullshit.
Yeah, but then when I have the, the other built-in plug-in that I can actually, add some more dynamic to, I'm like, oh, I could freaking crank or get rid of these frequencies.
Yeah.
But you can't do it at all on the amps.
Yeah, there's some amp plugins that maybe you could look into. So
It's
that kind of
weak.
maybe goes into your little topic there. So I'm like, I don't know. There's one that's okay. I mean, I've always like kind of talking shit about it, but I'm like, it's the HX Native, Helix Native from Line 6, which is burp me. It takes all the HX Helix shit and then puts it in a plugin. So amps, cabs, fucking phasers, all that shit into one like plugin. So it's a big plugin, but it's cool because it's the Helix digital ones and zeros.
It's $100. It looks like.
Yeah, is that with the currently $100?
Hold on, I'm looking, searching.
If you don't have the, 'cause I thought it was $100 if you already own Helix stuff.
That was what was just, I just read whatever was on like Sweetwater.
Damn, if it's on sale
so
for
Helix,
100.
hold on. I see the actual price now. It's $399.
Okay, that's a good load more. But if you had that and the Strymon shit, like that could be, that's now fucking $600. Never mind.
Well,
I was gonna say like that's a pretty fucking good like rig. Like you could really record and never need anything else.
It's $100 also if you have a registered HX stomp, basically.
Yeah, I think we did talk about it. I was like, maybe I should buy that and then sell the stomp.
Yeah. And the next guy, because it's only registered to that serial number.
Yeah.
The next person tries to do it, like, fuck!
God damn it! And I'm already
They
out
just
of
come
town.
and murder you.
Skip town, baby.
You made a mistake. That's the dude who you meet at your house.
Or what you could do is just go, and if somebody's maybe selling one of those on eBay or whatever, like, oh hey, to look at can you show me the box or the underside of the pedal, and you see the barcode.
Snap picture.
So you take a picture of it, and you just you now steal their.
And you could like start a conversation. Oh, have you tried doing the Helix Native with this? Oh yeah.
You bring it up to them,
and then you just like.
Bet you haven't. I bet you won't.
Yeah. Damn. Damn you. This is shady, dude.
Yeah. Or you're at a show and then you just snap a picture of the bottom of people's like helixes. Now that's a move. Ooh. You start doing that and then you sell them online.
Damn. You just get well, some of those people won't ever buy it, but
Yeah.
You're doing God's work at this point.
I'll sell you this serial number for $20.
No, I need a social security number. Oh shit. Well, are you interested in
You just start snapping pictures of people's
I'm
credit
all over
cards.
the dark web.
Yeah.
Let me get that undercarriage shot. Excuse me? Of the pedal, god damn it.
Oh. And even then they'd be like, what? No.
Yeah, okay. Next.
Or if people are selling shit on Craigslist or whatever, like, oh yeah, just try and get a picture of like the serial number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was good. Let's bring it in for a landing. What do you say?
Let's do it.
All right, just want to say sorry that I'm a little sleepy today. Sleepy episode.
Oh yeah, come on, Brian.
Come on.
I had to prop up this whole fucking. No, I wasn't that great either.
In the last like 10, 15 minutes, Kyle, you just start leaning back. That's how you know Kyle's in relax mode, low drag.
Just like pull this and just fall back.
Pull ripcord now.
Where is it? I don't know where it's at. I
Pull the
got
wrong
like
one. Wrong one. You fall all the way back. Oh shit! Like you're in a dentist chair.
Yeah. How's that?
It's like I don't give a shit anymore. Put a fork in me, man. I'm done. Anyways, thank you for tuning in to the show. It's a sleepy episode. This is, the whoa. We're sleepy boys. So let's see. How do we end this? Oh yeah. Thanks for tuning in. You can follow along if you like the show on social media. We're on Instagram at the Tone Jerks. We have a Facebook group, both linked in the description. We're on YouTube.
Both fucking sick, by the way.
Both of them. And then we're on YouTube. We're getting more subs every day. Every week. Getting closer to 300. That'd be nice. The numbers are always good. I think it's not. Yeah, I think the big deal is 1,000. But still, I'm gonna celebrate every single one. So if you guys give us a sub, give us a dom over there, and then if you like us, you can leave us a good review or leave us 5 stars over on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I don't think we had any new ones this week. But
no, I can't read them anymore. We should just not read them online. That last one just took too much out of it.
If you leave us a review, and Kyle will read it on the air. So if you really like what you hear, you can help support the show for as little as $1 a month over on Patreon.com/TheToneJerks for $1 a month, but for $2 a month. You get an RSS feed with a special bonus, behind the scenes on the dark web.
Bonus.
That's what we call the dark web over there, or the Patreon, the spicy episodes. You get an RSS feed, put that into your favorite podcatcher. Kyle, you're like, Jesus Christ, man, finish it. Do it. You get an RSS feed with the bonus special podcast over there. We have every Tuesday coming out with new episodes. We have over 250 bonus podcasts over there. And then it's not just like we post the episode earlier or we don't post anything over there. We post bonus episodes.
Sometimes. No. We always make the page.
Always make the page.
Right on time.
Yeah.
It's always on time.
I make it by Tuesday. Sometimes.
Well, whenever it's there, I'm saying it's always on time.
Yeah. When it was posted, it was right on time. That's an old Chappelle joke or something like that.
No idea.
He talks about everybody talks about premature ejaculation. It's like, oh, you came too early? No. Whenever I come is right on time. Anyways, Brian, you're just as good as Dave Chappelle. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your delivery and everything. Boy. Yeah. Anyways, for the support, not only do you get, for $2 you get the podcast, but for just supporting us on Patreon, we wanted to give you all a huge shout out, a sizable acknowledgement. Kyle, you got a list over there?
I got it right here.
Why don't you give it to...
I have Andrew Walsh from Andrew's Alcove and the Second Button Podcast. It's a Seinfeld watch along podcast that Brian does.
Oh yeah,
with Andrew. We got Abe Newman.
Bam. Green eggs and ham.
Abe Newman, Michael Newman, Nicholas Payson, Nicholas Ogburn, Doug King, Doug Chris from 37 Effects, Joseph from the Like My Network, Will Lehue from Energy Weapon, Tony DeGraw from the Signal Path Podcast. They're all doing the same podcast together.
Yeah.
Masters of the Cinematic Universe.
Like My Network.
Just Surprised Me. Yeah. Jump on the Like My Network. You won't be disappointed.
The podcast empire over there.
Yeah. Sitting on all them podcasts. Well, lucky boy.
Yes.
Said the Wolf of Wall Street. It's the Wolf of Gainesville.
Ball Street.
Yeah. Bald Street?
I said Ball Street, but I think Kyle, you had a
Will is pretty bald, so he accepts it.
First time you see him, you slap him on the head. Gotcha. It's like, nice to meet you, Kyle.
I do gotta make my way over there though.
You're
see Will.
I mean, you're
I'm pretty close.
Closer
really
than
close,
you were.
Actually. Yeah, that is true. It's still
we got-
fucking far.
Yeah, it's funny, and they don't really hang out all the time. I'm sure they're probably
yeah.
like, yeah, we got other shit to do. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure we'd see Ko a good amount when he was in San Diego,
Yeah.
but it's like, what is it? Ko's over. I'm sure they're farther apart. To me, I think Nashville, everybody's there.
Gashville, Smashville.
Yeah, Gasher.
More like Trashville, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, you had to do it to him. Rashville.
Light them up, knock them down. Oh.
Oh, 'cause Kevin's over there, Ko's over there, Will's over there. We should just dox them all.
Yeah. And for some reason, fucking, was it Blake? I can't fucking say it. Blake's over there all the time too. Jesus
It's
Christ.
like second home.
It's all that chicken. He just loves that Nashville hot chicken.
Gashville hot chicken.
Yeah. Trashville hot chicken.
Gash.
I'll take Popeyes over that shit. You know, I'll take KFC hot chicken, Nashville hot chicken.
Oh my God, he had to do it to him. God damn.
I know. I'd actually like to go, jump in a line there and get some fucking chicken.
Yeah.
Why not? Try it out. Then you can talk trash. I can't talk trash right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you eat it and you enjoy it, but then you just talk trash anyways.
Yeah. I told him I'd do it.
I earned this.
I earned this. I got on a shitty plane for this.
Shitty chicken.
I sweating my ass crack for 6 hours for this.
You just fart.
Not worth it. Just kidding. It's worth it.
Fart in the hallway on a plane.
Oh, yeah. Just flubbing those cheeks.
Just I'm like, man, I can't wait to get on this plane and just fart my brains out.
Oh, man. I don't know what it is when you get in sit on a seat and maybe that's just what it is so many asses have been on it.
Yeah.
That just you're heating it up.
Yeah.
And it's like a tea light candle, just enough to heat it up to get the aromas out of the leather, or the pleather. You sit on it for it could be like an hour, 2 hour, 3 hour flight.
Yeah.
You're like, man, that's not me. I know what my ass smells like. And
so there's this thing, the way I was going to bring that up. I know we're still doing the read, but at my work, so at the chair that I sit on every day, I don't know, it's like in the past week or so, I just noticed, and it has probably been there for years, but there's just this stain on it. I'm like, what the fuck happened here? I doubt anybody shit themselves on this chair or pissed themselves, but I'm also like, what the fuck is that? It's this big, just splatter, mark on the chair. It's faint, but it's there. I'm like, just what happened here? I need some story.
Where's Dexter when you need him? You
Yeah.
know? You need a crime scene rebuilt.
I just put trash bags all along my office, and somebody comes in. I'm like, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Any business. I could probably just request a new chair.
Yeah,
but
you probably could.
And I'm like, fuck it. I'm still going to sit on it.
R.J. Smith from Teletalks. No,
no, you're good.
Good job. Jamie Davis, Johnny Ray.
I'm tired throughout the episode, and then when I talk about possible shit.
What's wrong with this stupid chair I sit on every day with my stupid ass? This is interesting. People want to hear it.
It's just covered in shit, possibly.
Possibly. I have to send it off to a lab. I'm not saying the dog. Not a dog.
Yeah.
Not a chocolate lab.
Eco lab.
Yeah.
Boom.
Got me. Steve Ralph from Johnny Ray. Steve Ralph from 60 Cycle Hum. Kevin E. Quits from E. Quits Guitars. Native of Gashville. Smashville. Trashville. Stashville. Everyone's got a stash there.
Rashville. Everybody's got a rash.
Rashville. Everyone's got a... Did you say a good rash?
Everybody's got a rash.
Co
Bashville,
Schneider.
Bashville. Everybody's shy.
or everyone's throwing a party. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I'm kind of shy.
We gotta find out.
I'm Bashville.
Cashville, dude.
Oh, dude, everybody's got a fucking cheddar.
Everyone's got cash, or they're hiding things. They're putting in a cash. It's spelled differently. Co Schneider from Night Tides, also from Mashville, because they like mashed potatoes.
Oh, damn it! You got me.
Alvaro Viramontes. And we got Brian Nutter of Nutter Guitars, also in Nashville, but they all drive Nashes. You know,
he's from Clashville.
Clashville, boom, Clash of Clans. You know,
Yeah.
that's all they're playing. Or they like the Clash a lot.
London Calling, boom. Or like all the colors don't match when they wear them. Oh, these are really clashing.
Yeah, those are the Clash.
Or he's
We're always in a riot. This town's a riot. No, it's Clashville, dude.
He's from Lashville, and they just have beautiful lashes.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god, it's disarming.
Yeah. Mel Shipson of Shipson Guitars, which he probably thinks he would like to be from Asheville, because he's not a smoker either.
he just smokes. He's got.
I don't know. He's smoking.
He's got nice ash.
Yeah. We got Sean Arbo from Gun Street Wiring Shop, Sean Fahey from the band Shadowhounds, Sean Wright from Lollygagger Effects, Juan Ortiz from Tone Hungry Effects, Mike Oxbig, Huge Erection, and Denny Whacked It.
I think he's from Dashville. It's like smash and dash. Boom.
Dashers.
He's running.
Yeah, I get you.
Have you do that already?
No, not Dashville.
There, I like it.
We got Zach Hale. We got Eric Merrill from YouTube. He's building or refinishing a guitar. He did like weight
relief and shit like that on it.
Yeah, weight relief. There's like nothing left of that thing.
Yeah. Hardly knew her.
Weight relief. I hardly knew her. Yeah, so stupid. Yeah, you should check that out. He's doing updates all the time.
And then check out his YouTube channel. He's getting back up and running, getting the weekly pedal demos and stuff like that. Nice.
We got Scott Hamilton from the Effects Loop podcast. Tim Noack from Bardic Audio Devices. Tyler Rhines from Tyler Casey Riffs on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Matthew Fenslaw, Michael McVeigh, Matthew Davis, Chase Stevens, and Pete from Over There.
There you go.
That's the list that we made it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a long episode. All right, we will see you.
I should have hit my spacebar a long time ago.
Just stop recording. All right, we'll see you next week. We love you. Boy.
Bye.